Alien was not born of this world, but rather from the whispers of the wind and the glow of the moonlight. His arrival in the small village of Thistledown was marked by a night where the stars themselves seemed to gather in close, shimmering brighter than ever before. As the villagers woke the next morning, they found their crops thriving beyond expectation, and the air filled with a faint, sweet fragrance. Yet none could explain the sudden prosperity that had descended upon them, for they knew nothing of Alien's quiet arrival. He was a man of few words, clothed in simple garb, but with eyes that glowed faintly like embers in the night. Those who saw him felt an inexplicable warmth, as though they were in the presence of a being far beyond human understanding. Alien made his home at the edge of the village, in a small, abandoned cottage overgrown with ivy and wildflowers. He lived alone, yet the forest around his home flourished in a way that it had not for decades, with trees bearing fruit in the dead of winter, and animals gathering near as if drawn to his presence. One day, a child of the village named Anwin wandered too far into the woods, lured by a strange, melodious tune. When she was found hours later, safe and unharmed, she told the villagers of a man who had sung to the trees and made the forest come alive. Despite the villagers' awe and gratitude, there were whispers of suspicion, for no one could understand the source of Alien's power. As time passed, rumors spread that he was not a man at all, but a spirit or a fae, come to take something in return for the blessings he had bestowed. The village elder, a woman named Mayra, was the first to confront Alien directly. She approached his cottage with a mixture of fear and resolve, demanding to know his purpose in their village. Alien spoke softly, his voice carrying the weight of ages, as he told Mayra of the balance between the world of magic and the world of men. He explained that his presence was neither a blessing nor a curse, but a necessary act to restore the equilibrium that had been disturbed by human greed. Mayra listened, her heart heavy with the realization of what the village had unknowingly caused. She asked Alien what must be done to maintain this balance, and he told her that a sacrifice was needed, not of blood, but of humility and respect for the natural world. The villagers gathered that night under the ancient oak tree at the village center, each carrying a small offering of thanks to the earth. They pledged to live in harmony with nature, to take only what they needed, and to give back whenever they could. Alien watched from the shadows, unseen by the villagers, as the balance was restored. The night sky above Thistledown cleared, revealing the stars once more, and the air was filled with the same sweet fragrance that had marked his arrival. The next morning, the villagers awoke to find that Alien had gone, leaving behind only the faintest trace of his presence in the dew on the grass and the lingering scent of wildflowers. The cottage at the edge of the village stood empty, its doors open as if inviting the wind to carry away any memory of the man who had lived there. Yet, the villagers of Thistledown knew that Alien had not truly left them. His magic remained in the earth beneath their feet, in the whisper of the wind through the trees, and in the soft glow of the moonlight that lit their nights. And so, life in Thistledown continued, changed forever by the brief presence of a man who was more than a man, a being of magic and mystery, who had come to remind them of the delicate balance between worlds.